Christopher Richter coming at you once again for another Board Gaming for the Win Red Nose Day game tutorial. And this time I have Connections. Now this is Card Connections card game, and it is from designer Mark Kolb. And it's a learning game, so it helps if you have children. It is for players ages 6 plus. For 1 to 10 players, it's a casual game. It takes no more than 10 to 40 minutes per game, and it really depends on which game you pick. Now, let's take a look at the game itself. Look at what we've got here. Now, this is the little box that it comes in. There are a ton of cards in this game. There's 124 cards, 436 English words. And you can go to the website right on the box, connections.cards, and find out more about it. And there's a bunch of ways to play. Now, he sent me a sheet. Mark Kolb sent me a sheet that says it's a dozen plus ways to play. Now, I believe they have 14 or maybe 16 ways to play now. Here are the different ways. And you can play solitaire. You can challenge yourself. Or if you want to try to teach someone, English or help children learn English, this is a really good way to do it. Now, the way it works is that each card that's in the game is going to have a point value in the middle of the card. So, like this card here, it's a point value of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, the way it works out is that, say if this is my hand, and we're playing a game, and say it's solitaire, so you can challenge yourself. You would draw a card, lay it down, so you have 4 words that you can pick from, and then you would add one of these words to it that would make sense. So you have River Tractor, Africa, and Respect. So what I would be thinking of is maybe family connects to respect, because you should respect your family. Then you would draw a card back to your hand, so that would be a 4-point card. So right now you've got 3 points going on. So in a solitaire game, you just keep going until you run out of cards. You can limit yourself to however many cards you want to. You can say, oh, I just want to do 50 cards, and see what directions you can take. Now, in a classic game, each player would be given 5 cards. So I'll draw another 5 cards here for myself, and then 1 would be turned out on to the play area. So you've got penguin, eagle, monkey, and shrimp. So then you take a look at the cards that you have in your hand. So, which card would be more likely to go with it? Well, let's see here. Okay, I got one. Pet monkey. Because there are pet monkeys. So you put that there. And then you would draw another card, put that in your hand, and then the next player would go on. So, in this connection, you got 2 points. Now, say someone, on their next turn, they wanted to put out a card, blueberry, because it is a fruit, they would earn 5 points. Now, you do this until you run out of cards, or again, you can kind of limit yourself to how many cards you want to play with. And once you run out of cards, you tally up the points. The person with the most points wins. You can play teams. You can play a rummy. Card Connections is a really simplistic game. I know Mark worked really hard at it, and again, it's a good learning game. So if you're a teacher, this would be perfect for younger students in a classroom. If you're a parent and you have a child with they're having a hard time learning English, or even if you're teaching someone how to speak English, a card game like this is perfect. It helps them to know which words match up with each other. And of course, you can have your goofy combinations if you so wanted to. But yeah, Thank you for joining me for this tutorial on Connections card game. Again, you can go to www.connections.cards and learn more about it. You can purchase it from Mark Kolb. They're working on a new edition for it. Just keep your eye out. You can go to, you can watch more of my videos, which will be posted pretty soon, for the special Red Nose Day Board Gaming for the Win game tutorial. And I plan on having a lot of games set up. This is just one of them. You can follow along with me on Twitter at boardgaming_FTW. You can also follow me and my reviews on WordPress at Board Gaming for the Win. My podcast is on Google Play Music, Board Game Geek, and Podcast Garden. So thank you for joining me for this game review. Have a great day.